When I saw this 75-year-old lady, she was wheeled into Dr. Shin's room and she was in pain. She could not walk. Yeah, so Dr. Shin is assessing her posture to see whether her legs were balanced, whether her range of motion is the same for both legs. She was unable to lift her leg very high. So he's obviously putting the needle or close enough to the muscle, particularly like the psoas and the quadratus lumborum, which are some of these key muscles attached around the thoracic and lumbar vertebrae where all the bone degeneration and disc degeneration is happening. And then pressing along the muscle to see which part of the muscle has the most tension and the most pain, because this lady had multiple bone degeneration and she also has thickening of the ligaments that is tying onto the bones. So the muscles that are attached to the lumbar region, they obviously under a lot of stress, so they're very tense, so that gives her the pain. So he directs the needle into it, so therefore it's releasing the tension that is causing the pain. After the first treatment, she was actually able to move, she was actually able to walk, which she wasn't able to do before. But then she was still feeling pain down the side of her leg because of the sciatic nerve. It's almost like the nerve is slightly trapped by the muscles, for example, the piriformis muscle, because she has multiple problems. She has 3 disc herniation. So the disc is actually compressing on her sciatic nerve as well. So he was actually targeting that the piriformis and the lateral rotators, although the needle doesn't hit the muscle because he doesn't want the needle to touch the sciatic nerve in case it causes the numbness that may result. So he's actually avoiding the nerve by not directly hitting the muscle, but close enough, but it's enough for her to release the tension. So then she doesn't feel the pain so much down the leg when she's walking. Once that was done, you saw that she walked away quite freely by herself. So it does look like a miracle, but we know that this treatment really works because he is actually releasing so much of this muscle tension where the bone degeneration and disc degeneration is happening. There's obviously a lot of scientific basis behind it. With multiple treatment over time, this will improve her conditions substantially because the muscles are actually much better positioned to move and to enable her to much more functional rather than in this sort of constantly tense state. So this treatment is very, very effective for these kind of conditions.